guys, I'm Sherry Criswell, independent designer for Chalk Couture. I know it's not Tuesday, but I have another live. I was going to record it, but then I thought, well, I got a couple of them, so this one I'd like to show you. With this, I'm using a couple of transfers. The Nativity window, which I love, and I've already used it a few other times. I got a video with this one that, check it out next week. It's a really fun one. It's an easy technique, very forgiving, easy to do. But I'm going to use part of this one on this one today. And I'm going to use this one. I think it's Peace, Joy, and let's see. Peace, Joy, and Christmas Cheer. And there's a whole bunch of smaller transfers on it. Maybe I should put it this way so you can see it. Whoops, sorry. See the whole thing. And then I am going to use these box frames, which this is the only thing that is not in stock right at the moment. I think they'll be back in anywhere from the 2nd to the 13th. So if not next Thursday, the Thursday after, all the sizes should be coming in by then. But I'll let you know if you check back on my page when they're restocking. These are awesome. They're two-sided. They say it's a one-time thing, but I think you could reuse it. If you want to redo it and change it up, I would try to take some of it off, but it is wood, so it's going to soak into it a little bit. So just take off as much as you can and then just repaint it. Easy, right? So it's white on this side. You turn it over, and I've already painted on the other side. So let me show you a different one, what the other side looks like. This is 5x5 size, and this one is a 5x7. You have the white on one side, and you have the wood or the brown on the other side. So what I did, I haven't chalked anything on this side yet, but what I did is I turned them over, and I, clumsy today. All right, I painted them. I just used regular acrylic paint. You can use chalk paste if you want to, but I just used acrylic paint. And on this one, I did it black, and that is the nativity scene. That's the transfer I just showed you. And all I did was I put this part on the bottom of it and chalked it in white, just the part that I wanted, which is right here. But before you do that, when you paint or even chalk paste with layers, you're going to want to do a wax on it. And we do have a wax. You could use Min Wax. They have natural and they have a dark wax. But I like this. They just came out with this recently, and there's no chemicals in it, and it's clear. So it doesn't smell. There's no odor to it, and it comes on clear. It's really nice. So I painted it, I waxed it, and buffed it on there. And now we're going to chalk on it. Well, I already did this. But I'm going to put from this one, I am going to put Noel on top. I just thought that was perfect for this one. All right, now I did wax this, but it's a sticky transfer. It's a new one. A very popular one. I couldn't get it right away because it was out of stock, but I did check it. It's all in stock So it should be fine, except for the boxes. But they'll be back in the next week or two. So I fuzz this. I know this is crazy, but, and you sing Noel and you see it all over at Christmas time, but I looked it up. I want to know exactly what it meant, and it means the birth. So, perfect, right? So I'm going to line this up where I want it. And you can measure this if you want. I don't usually do it that way. And I'm going to do that in gold. We have a shimmer gold. And the paste is in stock also. Shimmer gold, and I'm using black velvet too. And I believe they are all in stock. See how pretty that is? I don't know if can you see the shimmer on that? Really pretty. It's like glitter without the mess. So just put this on here. Take my squeegee. Scrape it off. Now, I might want to go over and make sure it's on there really good, because the shimmer sometimes, it's got little particles in it that makes it shimmer. I want to make sure it gets through that silkscreen knitting. All right, let's see what it did. Feel it straight up. I love that. What do you guys think? Nice and simple. I'm going to add something 3D to it, but let's do the other ones first. Let that dry. All right, I'm going to put this one off to the side, and right after my live, I will clean all those transfers and put them back on the backer. All right, now I got two of them. I'm going to use this same transfer. This time, I don't know. Should I use this same wreath, or should I just use, or should I use two different ones? These two. If anybody's there, if you can give me an idea what you think. All right, well, let's start out and see how this one looks. I'm going to make both of these wreaths in gold. I'll make it really simple. Now, if you really want to make it hard on yourself, you could do a couple of colors. If you can see this, there's leaves and little buds. You definitely could do that, but I want to take the easy route. Plus, I think this is going to be really pretty, all in gold, and then the lettering in black. So let's put this on here. Just spread out the shimmer with a squeegee. This is a small squeegee that I had cut in half. Make sure I got everything covered, which I missed some over here. Let's go all the way circle. And also get all the excess up. I want to make sure I got everything before I pull it up. Okay, that was easy, right? This is where it's not so easy, is trying to get underneath it to pull it up. Okay, little pokey tool. Don't pull it from corner to corner, always on the straight edge. Pull it straight up, nice and slow. And there we go. I think that turned out really cute. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry, and I actually have decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do the other wreath. So, let's take this one off. I said I was going to fuzz it, but I didn't do it, did I? Oh well, it worked. I think because I waxed it. All right, let's put some more of this gold on. We have other shimmers too that would be pretty. We have the silver, we have the frost, which is kind of a white with a little bit of silver in it. We have the shimmer shadow, which is a black, which is also very pretty. What else do we have? Oh, we have a shimmer harvest, which has been out of stock for a long time. Just came back today. 3 o'clock mountain time is when you can check, or 5 o'clock for me, Eastern time. Okay, take off the excess. And again, make sure I got everything covered on here. All right, let's pull this up and see how I did. So pretty. Look, see? I love it. What do you think? You like it? It's easy too. And then you flip it over, you could do something for Thanksgiving or Valentine's Day, or, you know, just flip it over, and they stand up. They're shelf sitters. Or you could put them in a tiered tray. I love it. Now, I want to make sure these are good and dry. So I'm going to turn on my heat gun, glue gun. And we're going to take, see, I'm through with the gold, so let's get this all cleaned up out of here. I always like to do that around the edges. And I'll put this in a tray for now to clean later. Get this. I moved the stool out of the way so I wouldn't stumble over it again. So clumsy sometimes. Okay. Let's wipe this off. The reason I do this is because it dries faster when it gets up on here, and you don't get a good of a seal. So the shimmers are a little bit thicker. That's just the nature of them. So you want to get as good a seal as possible. And then close the lid, and that's ready to go back. Now, I am going to take, let's see, hair dryer. And just make sure this is good and dry. Like I said, the shimmers take a little bit longer to dry. Try the 3D thing. All right, since it's a manger scene, our nativity scene, I got some straw. And I'm going to take my glue gun and just glue some on the bottom of this. Not a lot, just a little bit. I think I can get this. Oh, just got it. This is a very hot glue gun, so I am going to wear these to protect my fingers. And I'm just going to put some, I don't know if this is hot enough yet. Let's see. Yeah. Can do here. Try a little bit more glue here. Now it's got hot. You can see it's steaming. That could burn some fingers really bad. All right. So what do? I use the fingers that I don't have these things, the silicone covers on. Did I say I was clumsy? big ones sticking out. Let's get some of these smaller ones to cover in. There you go. What do you think? I like the way that turned out. Okay, so let's put that one up there. Sometimes just little things like that add to it. And I don't plan to change it because I really like that. So it's fine. Try to get some of this. And I'm going to turn my glue gun off. All right, now the two with wreath, I'm going to use this again, and I'm going to use Joy in one and is it Joy and Peace? Peace and Joy. Which sounds better? Joy and Peace? Peace and Joy. Let's do Peace and Joy. Okay, so we'll start with the Peace on the black. Yeah, it's dry. Again, that looks a little crooked though. Eyeballing this. Looks good. That's good. All right, I'm not gonna put it down very hard over the other paste layer that I had put down before. Just in the middle, so I don't take a chance pulling that up. There's always that chance. And what I do to prevent that is fuzz this, wax the surface. This is just black velvet paste, and I have plenty here. Just squeegee that on, same as we did with the gold. And let's pull it up and see how we did. Great. So far, so good. Can you see that one? Oh, you can't even see that, can you? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, now the last one, I'm going to put and Joy on there. So, probably should have done the other way around so it'd have time to dry. I think I have room for both of these. Let's see. There's and. See if I can put them both on here at the same time. And Joy. Oh, I'll have room. So I'm good. Let's do the and first. But you know what? I'm going to move it down just a little bit. Put it up here on the top, down just a smidge. squeegee on. Take off the excess. Just pull it straight up. You're good. All right, let's try that, and then we'll put the Joy, and we're done. I'm blowing some of the straw everywhere. I have to come back and put a little bit more glue and a little more straw, but it's good. Okay. Cross your fingers that I don't pull anything up. What I'm going to do, see if that look like it's, yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up while I, it's still hot too. Okay, while I chalk on this. So just in case the end is not completely dry. Pull it straight up. And if you think some needs it a little bit, put it back down. And voila, it's done. Put your excess back in your jar, and I'll have to clean up that jar too. It looks like a mess. But I will close it for now. And we're done, guys. What do you think? See, you can have this set up. You have it on a tiered tray or on a shelf. You could even, you know, do something like that. I know you can't really see it this way, but it works. So, what do you think? You like it? I want to show you just a start of what I'm doing. It's a video using this nativity window. I am putting it on a picture frame, and it has to be a little bit bigger than an 8x10. It's got to be more of a 9x12 or a 12-inch square. So like you can pick one up for certificates. They're usually a little bit bigger. Just make sure it's got a glass on it. So this is the first part that I did, and I used our shimmer shadow, which is the black shimmer. And I just took this and on the glass, and glass is completely non-porous, so it is really going to stick to this. So to keep it from stretching out your transfer, trying to pull it off, be sure and fuzz it a lot. I think I fuzzed it 5 times and I still had to really pull. So, and fuzzing is just taking a cloth, terry cloth, or even your t-shirt, and I just use, this is ours right here, but you don't have to use that. It works good, but so does your t-shirt, so does even jeans, anything that has some kind of fuzz on it, takes some of the stickiness off. And then I just did the whole thing with the shimmer shadow paste. And on this one, I did use the handled squeegee, or Big Daddy squeegee, like I call it. It makes for a real quick job. Just dab with your stirrer all around, and then take your squeegee and squeegee on. What I'm going to do, that I haven't gotten to yet, but will be on the video, look for it next week, is I'm gonna make it look like stained glass. It really is an easy technique. A very forgiving technique, and it has kind of a wow, really awesome effect. So that's it for today. I hope you liked it, and I hope you all have a great afternoon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Now I get that stool back so I can reach the top of the phone to turn this off. Thanks, guys. Bye.